to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. Today we're going to be looking at my Tissot Seastar 1000, and this is the one with the Powermatic 80 with the Silicium balance spring. This one, and there is also another one that looks extremely similar to this, but it doesn't have the silicone. It has the Nevero balance spring. But this one does have the anti-magnetic silicone one. This is the one that I prefer. Now, this is a 43 millimeter watch that packs a big punch. I picked this up from Inventory Adjusters. I will leave a link in the description to that store. They are a gray market dealer of many different brands, and it was for a good price, so I grabbed it. Now, this watch truly punches above its weight. Let's start from the top. It's equipped with a ceramic insert bezel with the Lume pip at 12. Nice 120 click bezel. Let me make sure that's 120 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 120 click bezel. Everything lines up on this one. You have a bezel that is fully graduated to the 20, and then every 5 minutes after that, with excellent white engraving in the bezel. It's real nice, as you can see. I really like the way that looks. So this watch is equipped with anti-reflective sapphire crystal, beautiful sunburst blue dial, which does turn purple in certain lights. Excellent white Tissot printing. The Seastar font is different, and you have a really symmetrical dial on here with the porthole date window down at 6 o'clock. This is Swiss made. It is rocking an ETA Powermatic 80 with 80 hours of autonomy and extremely powerful lume. Now the case, along with this conical type bezel, which it reminds me of the older Seastars, but the older Seastars was extreme. And then you have this beautiful dual finish case. You have brushing and polishing on here. You get the Tissot T on the screw down crown. You get a mineral crystal on the back that shows that Powermatic 80. And I'm going to show you something on here. On near the balance spring, you get a S. See that S right there? SI. That means you have the silicon escapement. So you know when you see that little circle that you got one with the silicone escapement. Now the bracelet is something to be left desired. It is a two-tone bracelet. Little jingly, little rattly, because it does have a pressed clasp embossed with the T on there. And I'll show you what this looks like on my wrist, which is 7.25 inches. I don't like the bracelet that much, to be perfectly honest with you, but it does have a pressed fold-out extension at least, and a screw-down back, but it'll get the job done. But you know, you could tell where they cut costs on this piece. But it's still packed with enough technology. 21,600 vibrations an hour movement. They slowed the beat down so they can increase the power reserve, which was smart. Extremely legible sword style hands, which is smart. Great screw down crown that is signed. This watch might be better paired up on a rubber strap, to be honest with you. The bracelet is kind of the sticking point for this one for me. So I'm going to do a lume shot on this now, and we'll also measure it. Let's get the dimensions out the way first. About 13 millimeters thick. To lug is going to be just about 50. The bezel is going to measure about a 43, which is that's what the case is. And then the crown is nice and robust at just over 7 millimeters, 7.32. So it has nice dimensions on there. The bracelet doesn't have a taper on there, I don't believe. It's 21 millimeter bracelet. It tapers 1 millimeter down to about a 20. So it doesn't have that much of a taper on there, but at least it does have something. But this watch can be had at most places for under $600. So I do have to say, with the features that it is packing, I guess it's a pretty good deal. Now let's check that Lume out. I'll cut the lights off. This is going to be your transitioning Lume. You get that BGW9 cyan blue Lume on here, which will last all night because it is applied in a copious manner in your night shot. That's what you're going to get when you roll over. This one does last all night. I did test it. And of course, with this Powermatic 80 laser regulated adjusted movement, this is going to be spot on. I've never seen one of these that was in factory fresh condition that did not run just about perfect in almost every position. So it does have a free sprung balance wheel to go along with that 3 hertz movement and 80 hours power reserve. Great bargain. Check out Tissot. I just wanted to highlight this, and I think it's a nice watch. That's the Watch Once Over for today. My name is Biggie. God bless, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.